Hey guys, well, since in my last video I reviewed a WWE movie that I did not like almost at all, which was Leprechaun Origins. If you haven't seen it, check it out. So, in this video, I thought of reviewing a WWE movie that I do like. I've liked ever since I first saw it, and that one is See No Evil. Well, Well, I saw this movie in 2006. I didn't see it in the theater though. I saw it when it came out on DVD. And I also got it on Blu-ray. And I liked it when I first saw it. Well, I was 17 when I first saw it. And so since there's a sequel, See No Evil 2, coming out in a couple weeks, I thought I'd rewatch this movie like I did yesterday. And, well, the movie is not perfect. I mean, like, after I watched it for the second time, it's not that good, but it's not bad though. So I don't think I don't all of a sudden like this movie. So I mean, it's got its problems, but it's overall still good. Yeah. So now this movie's about this cop who gets this call with his partner about this disturbance at a house, hearing the girl scream, and so they go in to investigate. Then they're attacked by, of course, the killer, who's played by Kane of the WWE, and one of them gets killed, but one of them just gets seriously injured. He gets his arm severed by him. Then he shoots Kane right into like the back of the head, but not killing him though. So I think he just like grazed his head. And then 4 years later, that cop that shot him now he's still on the police force, and now he's got a prosthetic hand. And he puts together this program for these 8 prisoners at the jail he works at. So they put together this program. So it's 4 girls and 4 boys for that program, and they take them to this old abandoned hotel that's been closed for a very long time. And so they're doing community service at that hotel, cleaning it up so they can like use it to like shelter homeless people. But but little do they know is that Kane, I shall call him by his real name, Jacob Goodnight, played by Kane, is actually hiding in that old abandoned hotel. And so he just basically gets to kill off these kids one by one. And so that's basically the simple premise of the story. So it's like, just a regular slasher movie. So now, like I said, this movie wasn't perfect after rewatching it, so I can see its problems here and there. Like these the actors playing all these kids, they weren't really all that good with acting. I mean, they didn't really show emotion. They weren't really convincing. The guy who played the cop, he was still pretty good though. And Kane, he was basically the one who steals the show. His acting was actually pretty good, although he only had one line in the movie. So all the rest of his acting was also just done by facial expressions. So you can kind of tell when he was angry, when he was sad, when he was enjoying killing people, so and he basically was a force to be reckoned with in this movie. He was basically pretty creepy in this movie. I also liked the death scenes were one of the best things as well. How Kane was ripping off people's eyeballs, because the eyes are the windows to the soul. So he rips their eyes out, puts them in a glass jar. And I also like the hook that he used. You can see it right here. He uses a hook on a chain a couple times in the movie, so that was a pretty good weapon of choice. I also did like the location shootings, the sets for the hotel. It was definitely pretty well done with that whole thing. Making it look all messed up, covered with tons of dust. It was pretty disgusting looking place. So they did a good job with that. With their locations and sets. So it was very convincing that it was actually an old rundown hotel. But what also got me is some of these characters just aren't really likable though. They don't really have much development, and the one character that you basically hate the most, he basically turns out to be the hero in the movie. So I was kind of hoping that this guy would actually just die the most brutal death, because he just basically was a hated character. The characters hated him, the audience hated him, but he turns out to be the hero of the movie. So I just did not like that whole aspect that he was the one who basically was the hero, saves the girls and whatnot. Didn't like that whole thing. But maybe they were just probably like showing that like there's good in this character, I guess. But I don't know. I mean, like to like hear like what this character did and to like see what he's doing on the screen, it's just basically hard to like him, even when he turns out to be the hero. I also did not like that since I mentioned about that cop, the reason why I was talking about what happened in the beginning, because that cop finds out that Jacob Goodnight, the guy he was nearly killed by, and the guy he shot was the one killing the kids. So I was kind of hoping that maybe like him and Jacob were gonna have this whole thing of unfinished business. So like they're gonna like have a big showdown, but nope, it didn't take advantage of that either. He just gets killed. I just like that. So it had a pretty good atmosphere, a little bit of a weak story, pretty good gore effects, bad acting, except for Kane, like his was great. And the cop, looks like he did at least a good job, decent job. Yeah, so this was one of WWE's earlier movies, around the time when they started doing movies, so I did like this. It was a pretty good movie done by them. It's not my favorite one of theirs. My favorite one of theirs is The Condemned. So I like this movie for what it was. And I look forward to See No Evil 2. I'm going to go into See No Evil 2 with an open mind, though. So I'm not going to say, oh, this is going to be great, or it's going to probably be bad. It's just like any sequel. But, I mean, it could turn out good. I mean, heck, the Soska sisters who made American Mary, which was a good movie, by the way, are doing the sequel. So that's a good sign right over there. And also, you got Danielle Harris and Katharine Isabelle, two really good, well-known horror actresses doing the sequel as well. So I look forward to seeing it, but like I said, I'm going to do open-minded with that movie, going into open-minded, sorry. And I'll do a review on it when I see it. And I think that's all I got to say. Alright, see you guys, and watch out for more reviews.